Good morning. Thank God to be on the other side of the dirt. I'm tired. Um, so I was going to my land this morning, but then, I didn't realize that I didn't know. I called the driver and was like, oh, he didn't answer the phone, so then he called back. Then I called him back. So I was like, well, I'm going to the land today. And he had a funeral or something this weekend, so he's at the funeral. So I was like, well, I'm going to the land. So I didn't know if he was back from the funeral or not, so that's why I was calling him. And so he said, well, you can't go to the land today. So I said, what do you mean I can't go to the land today? So he said, because I have the key for the generator. For the borehole. I said, you have the key for the borehole? He said, you left it in the car on Friday. Thursday, sorry. And he said he saw it when he was cleaning out the car on Friday. So, I don't know. But for me, when I would have saw that, I'd have been like, oh, shoot. Let me call this girl. And let her know I have this key. Because he knew he was going to be gone for a couple of days. And when he doesn't take me, I have another driver that takes me to the land. So I said, well, why wouldn't you say something? So he says, oh, he got busy, he forgot, whatever. I said, okay, well, I could see that on Friday. So now we have Saturday. We have Sunday. I said, so nothing. I said, so had I not called you, then I would have, because, normally if I call him and he don't answer, I'm gone. I call the other driver like, hey, could you take me? And he comes and pick me up. So I said, I would have went all the way there, not having the key. So I was perturbed, as I still am perturbed, because some things for me just don't add up sometimes, some days. It's like, I know me as a person, the things that, that I would do, like, certain things, like if I know something, I'm like, look, hey, because I don't know, what people got going on, and I know I don't like for people to hold me up, so I never try to hold people up, because I get it, I understand. I always try to do to people what I want them to do to me, and that's how I live with people. So now, can't go to the land, don't have any key. So then when I looked in my bag to see the key, no, you don't have the borehole key. You have the key to the shed, which I probably could have even, did without the borehole, but I certainly would have needed to get into the shed. So he has the wrong key altogether. So that would even been worse, because even if I would have said, well, I don't need a borehole, let me just go anyway, then I really would have been mad. So, oh my God, here we are. Day in the life of Sincerely Michelle in Ghana. People like to say, oh, Ghana. Ghana is good. I love Ghana. It's beautiful here. It's not Ghana, it's the people in Ghana. That's what we have to remember. So we can't bash, oh, Ghana, this, Ghana is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's the people in Ghana. It's the mentality in Ghana. That's what's wrong with Ghana. The people, the mentality, the thought processes. You know, so that's where I'm at. And, you know, what you think should be the right thing to do, you know. And then, anytime I notice here, when it's not something that, and I'm not saying all, I can't talk about all because I haven't met all and I don't see all. I'm only going to talk about the people that I have, you know, encounters with. When you voice your opinion, when you ask questions, when you don't understand, when you need to know something, it's always a problem. It's made out to be that diasporans, because that's the one I can't speak for nobody else, because I'm assuming other Ghanaians know the you know how it goes. So I'm gonna say to diasporans, anytime you say something, especially a woman, you're too much. Calm down. You know, accusing of whatever. I'm not even going to go into all of that. I'm just going to say it's a problem. You're not supposed to ask a question. Like, just do what I say. And I'm sorry, because this is how I'm feeling this morning. And I feel like they really want to just say, shut the F up and just do what I say. Shut the F up and give me your money. Shut the F up and do it this way. That's my interpretation of calm down, madam. Calm down, calm down. Oh, calm down, madam. Calm down, calm down. Oh, madam. Just, oh, madam, relax. Meanwhile, it may not mean nothing to you. If it's my build and if I have a question, if there's a problem, if I need to know something, if I ask the question 1,000 times, just answer me. I mean, from you know what you're doing, you know, what does it take off of anybody to answer a question? Nothing. If I want to know something, nothing. If I have an opinion, my own opinion, nothing. It doesn't take anything. But I notice when you're here, everything is a problem. You are a problem to everybody. When you say something, question something, ask something, want to know something, have an opinion on something. So, it's a very humbling experience. I've had to humble myself a lot being here. I've really humbled myself. Some days, I didn't even want to, just had to. For a lot of reasons too. Not, a lot of it, most of it, I'm going to say is because I gave my life to Christ and I want to live the right way and I want to do the right things, and you just try to, just humble yourself and think, look at somebody else's perspectives or whatever, or how they feeling or whatever. But here, I've had to really, really, really humble myself. Really, just sit and be quiet and think and ask God. Because it doesn't make sense if I go off because I've done that several times. It doesn't make sense if you go off, if you, whatever you say. For me, again, the ones that I have encountered, doesn't matter what you say. It's their thought processes, the way that they think, and they don't understand why are you upset? Why am I upset? What's the big deal? You know. So for me, something like I can be walking across the street and you hit me with your car. You jump out of your car and you say, it's okay. You're okay. It's okay. And I'm saying, no, my leg is hurting. You're hurt. I'm hurt. Whatever. No, relax. You're going to be okay. And I'm saying, no, I'm in pain. You're not hearing me. No, madame. I said you're okay. So, and you're like, what the heck? I'm telling you I'm in pain. I'm telling you I'm hurting. I'm telling you, you hit me with your car and now I'm in pain and I'm hurting. But you're telling me I'm okay. Don't worry, madame. Madame, please. Please, madame. And so that's what I'm saying when I say anything that happens, it's like, it's okay. And you're not supposed to show feelings, emotions, or nothing. Just, it's okay. So, I've been here months now, and I've endured some things that I've lived in the United States for all my life, and I have not had to endure as much as I've endured in this small amount of time. And even during my endurance time, I try to think positive. I stop, I regroup. Like I said, I sit, I get quiet, and I ask God. And then, make excuses. Whatever. I'm not going to let this stress me out. I'm not going, whatever reason you're giving yourself a why. And then you just continue to move forward and you go on. And you have some good times and good days, laughs and jokes. But then it always comes back to the foolishness. When someone does something wrong, or, whatever that is. And then it always comes down to the mighty dollar. Even that. So they see the dollar value is going down, and still they want to come at you and want you to spend more than what you're supposed to spend. And then they tell you, oh, but they bought whatever they bought at that price with that money, so you have to get the money back. Well, you may have, and I don't know that that's true or not. But I know that the dollar value went down, and I know that the government said that the pricing would go down as well. And I know some things take some time, but I'll wait till it goes down if I can. And then they want to get mad at you that you want to wait. That you don't want to spend the regular money because they spend. No, I'll wait and, inquire. Maybe someone else has a better deal, right? At the now price. It's just so much that every day you get up, you're in a good frame of mind. What they say, you pick up the cross and you start your day. only to be met with whatever. You go outside, good morning, you have to deal with the angry people. When you get up in the morning and you go out, good morning. Y'all know, y'all saw me walking. People barely even want to speak. This is a country of a bunch of, I don't know, Christians, religious people. I don't know what you want to say. But then half of the people you see, not that wrong, that the people that you see don't speak, not friendly. And so even that, you get past that because you're like, oh, okay, well, that's fine, whatever. And you keep on going and you go and do what you gotta do. If you don't go to the stores, everybody you stop and see is overcharging you. Extra money. I paid 10 CDs yesterday for 1 carat. And the only reason why I bought it was because it would have cost me more than that to take the Chocho to the mall, come back, Chocho. So I just said, let me go ahead and get this carat. So it's like, so now you wake up to the grumpy people that you have to pass. You get to the stall where you're going to buy what you got to buy. They overcharging you. It's like, do I argue or do I just give the people the money because I want it and get it and you go? I got it and left and came on back home. And it's sad that you have to feel like you come to a country that obviously, when you think about it, the majority, black people, this is where black people come from. I'm not saying I come from Ghana, but I know I have to be in this area because when you think about it, the slaves that came from the United States, they came from here. They came from the coast. They got on the water, the boat here in Ghana. So wherever they pulled them from and brought them, it was on this island, this right here, and they had to take them through to come. So I may be from Ghana, I may not, maybe from, some surrounding areas or whatever, family. I had one man look at me and he said, I look like this tribe in East Legon, I think he was saying. I looked like this tribe. He said, oh my God, you look just like the tribe. So, I may be from here, I may not, but I know I'm from Africa, and it doesn't matter. And I know the color of my skin is black. So it doesn't matter where I'm from in Africa. If I was from the Senegalese, if I was from Ghana, if I was from Nigeria, wherever that may be, I'm still an African, and I'm still black, and I'm still an African descendant of my ancestors having to be stolen slaves, whatever. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. I didn't come here asking anybody for anything. I came down here to live, to see culture, to learn different things, to see how, things are here, to, have a better understanding of some things, and be with my people. For the most part, that's all you really see is us. But you get here, everybody's smiling, but they're all robbing you. They're all smiling, but they're all stabbing you in the back, taking out your lung, your kidney, your ear, your nose, your tongue, your feet, your fingers. They're taking something. I have not met genuine people along this road. I'm not going to say that. I can't say that. But far and few between that you meet as you go through this journey. It seems, and everybody seems so sweet, nice, but everybody has an agenda. And in the meantime, because you don't know, you get taken advantage of. Because you don't know, they're overcharging you on stuff that you don't know. Everybody's working with somebody. I mean, even down to when you're buying stuff, everybody want to get a cut. If I bring you somebody give me the cut off of me bringing the person to you. They want to take money from the person just because the person bought a brownie, as they say, to you, and then you're already charging me more, and then now you charge a little extra because you got to give the cut to the person that brought me to you. So I don't know. That's from the government, because anything, you get your permit, you get your registration, everything is, they overcharge you, then you have to pay this person, and then you have to pay the person who's taking you. It's just, your money, it's just going. Everybody just taking something from you. The person who helped you, they take a little bit off. Then they hand you off to this person, which this person, they're taking more from you. Then once you get to whatever, the building of the registration, the permit, the person, the people in there, once they know, you are brony, then they take off you. So I got 1, 2, 3 people taking money, dash. So for everything, when you get your visa, same thing. When you get your permit, same thing. When you get your registration, same thing. If you bring me this electrician, same thing. Plumber, same thing. Everything that you do down here, your money, they just sucking out your money, sucking it out, and then they tell you to calm down. Calm down. As a human being, you have feelings, And why do you look at me and just feel like, oh, you can make a living off of me, that you can solve all your problems with stealing and manipulating and conning me from the little bit of money that I worked very hard for? Yeah, that part. Because if they think that you live in the U.S. and that you don't work hard, I was listening to this video the other day, and this Jamaican guy, I posted it. Jamaican guy was saying how people want to come from the Jamaica and come over to the U.S. He said, but it's there where you work. You don't work hard in these places, and certainly not in Ghana, because everybody, everywhere you go, I can take this and go to every storefront, and they're sleeping, they're laying down, punch back, no one's working, just relaxing. And again, the places where I visited, in the U.S., none of these people have jobs. It would just be all vacant buildings with no employees, because here everybody just lax, just chilling. So I have to be in the U.S. and work and work hard and save my money and do, things, give up stuff of mine, sell your stuff, do these things, and come down here for what? So that they can rob you or get a little bit of money. And the thing about it is, in the beginning you need them. You need, because you gotta figure your way out. It's once you figure your way out and get, whatever then the need for people is less. So, like for instance now, obviously I'm building, you need people, you have people working, whatever. So that's probably why I'm feeling like this right now. But once the house is built and you actually in your house and you're there, the need for people won't be that much. Then you can kind of do your own thing, because now I know how to get around. If you take the bolt, it tells you how much you have to pay. And by using the stuff frequently, you start to know the prices of the things. So now I don't need them for that. Once the house is built, unless something goes wrong, I don't need anybody else to come to my house. Everything else, I can pretty much figure it out on my own. Yeah, you figure it out on your own. And then, once the diasporans ones come, then you guys can start, figuring stuff out together. Then you have somebody to, y'all go and figure stuff out. key is when you come here to find the right, as someone said to me yesterday, the right tribe. And that's exactly right. Because I'm not going to say that everywhere is like that and everybody is like that, because I know that that's not true. Because you have people who've been here for years and they have the same person forever that live with them, live in their compound or whatever, and have drivers. I've been watching people that got their drivers. They're from the diaspora, but they have drivers and all of that, and they're doing good. And you know, the people are doing good by them. But you have to find your right tribe. You can't go with somebody who coveting your money, looking at you like, oh my God. I get it, everybody wants money, but you gotta work for the money. And it has to be honest. You have to honestly get the money. Not come to people to con people to take the money. Because for me, when you do that, you never enjoy that money. You never enjoy that money. And me, my prayer, and they said we ain't supposed to pray for bad things, and I'm not praying for anything bad for anybody, but my prayer is anybody in Ghana who took even one CD from me that was not supposed to get it, God deal with them. Deal with them. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Anybody who took something from me that did not belong to them and they took it dishonestly from me, deal with them, God. If they took it, it didn't even last 5 minutes in their hand. They didn't enjoy it. You didn't accumulate anything from the money that you took from me. It was like water. It's like somebody poured water, liquid in your hand, and it just, as it touched your hand, it went right through. You didn't enjoy it. And then God deal with them. That's where I'm at with that. Because you be over it. You know, I work hard. I didn't come down here for this foolishness. I came out here to build my home. And that's it. Like, everybody got their own reason why they in Ghana and what they doing, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Me, I came to help do something with children. Not sure yet what that is, but it's going to be something with children I'm going to do. And I came to live a peaceful life. I was talking to somebody early this morning. I keep forgetting the time zone, and I called them, and it was like 3-something in the morning. I'm on there just talking, and I, like nothing until they said what time it was. And I said, oh, Lord, I keep forgetting. But when I called them, they were saying, oh man, it's so, they live in New York. So they was like, oh, it's, food, everything's so expensive. It's, getting really hard here. Like, basically the homelessness and all of this stuff is happening in, New York. So therefore people are struggling. So they have all of those things going. So, and I said, well, that was part of the reason why I came here, because I don't want to live like that. And I know right now it's tough for me in Ghana, but I know it's going to get easier. You just have to go through this part until I can get to that part. But I won't be able to live in US like I'm able to live in Ghana no matter what. Because once I'm on my land, I can literally live off that land. If you live in the United States, you're not living off of no place where you live. You don't have the space or the money or the income, none of that. But here you can come get your land, you can build on it, get your couple of animals, chickens, whatever, and you'll survive. Whether that be, you can come and get all of that and don't have $1 left, you'll survive in Ghana. Because then you take what you have and you make money some kind of way. And I can eat every day. Whether it's the eggs from my chicken, kill a whole goat and have that. You can eat I can have a goat and have it for a whole month, and then eat my vegetables that I'm planting, and you survive. Like, people make this, again, everybody come from different. I'm a homebody. I'm not trying to be all outside, going places, doing that. I'm good. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I need to do for the children, focus on that, and live at home. Relax. Don't be stressed out. But I got to get there, and I got to get this house built. That part. But in the meantime, I have to deal with shady people, dishonest people. People don't have no kind of character, know nothing about themselves. Because if you are a good person, this is how I believe, when you're good to people, you don't have to steal from them, because they're going to see the goodness in you and they're going to do something for you because you're so good to them. But not these ninjas. They don't even give you a chance to try to help them, because they jump right in lying and trying to rob you and going, and if it's just a lot. I'm over it today. That part. I'm not discouraged. No. I'm disappointed with the people. I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed with the country. I'm disappointed with the people. And again, I just have to find my right tribe. And the tribe that I have or have been is not my tribe. No. And God will put the right people. And sometimes, we have to go through some things. I'm a firm believer of that. But I'm not discouraged. And I'm not saying that, oh God, I'm leaving. No. Not because you have complaints or things. Everywhere you go, you got, even when I was in the US, you got stuff. I was, going on, but people will try to take what I'm saying about, oh, you went down and no. I'm good. I just need to build my house, and that's it. And I'll be fine. I'm not, it's okay to vent. It's okay to get some stuff off your chest, say what you gotta say. But that doesn't make me, oh God, I don't want to be here. No, I love it here. I want to be here. Just going through some stuff, and I, again, just need to build my house and, stop having to depend on people and just, and get to depending on myself. That's it. Because once I'm in my house, again, I don't need half of the stuff I need. I won't need no taxi. And if I do, I know how much it costs, and I'm just going to go and come on back home. Right. Go where I need to go and come home. And again, once you start to be here and you start to know, then, it's when you first come, obviously it's the hardest. Once you're here and you start, because there's some things in some places I go, I'm like, no, that's not the price. I'm not doing that. And you work it out. Not all the time, but it's sometimes. But once you're here, it'll get better. It'll get better. But I'm just over that today, and I'm over them wanting to do what they want to do and say what they want to say and rob you and everything else, but then they have a problem when you talk about it and then want to crucify you and make it seem like, oh my God, this person is too much, or they mean, or they're angry, no, I'm frustrated. Stop telling me, I know what I want. Anyway, I'm stuck. All right, it looks like, so I said, well, all right, I can't go to the land. Let me try to deal with some of these seeds that I have. And I got ready, and that's why you see me with clothes on. And then it started raining. Look at the sky. So now, it started raining. So, look at that sky. See it moving over there? So now, I'm debating to go versus not to go, because when it rained here, there's some different rain. The rain be acting like it be beating you when you, it rains so hard. So I'm trying to see if I get out of here, and even if I get to the store and have to sit there for a while, should I go or wait? I want to go and get some, see noisy out here. I want to go and get some pots. I want to go and get some pots so that I can be able to plant my stuff, put seeds in it, and then put everything. I'm going to come in the back. Because you remember I showed you I got all these seeds. It's very dark. I got all these seeds and stuff, and I want to get some pots so I can start getting everything squared away. Look at that, how dark it is. And this like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's coming. I don't know if I should go out there. Look, even the wind blowing. So, oh, Yeah, so I better hold off, I guess, because it's getting windy out here. I'm telling you, when it rains, the rain comes down. It's knocking stuff away. So I better wait. Yeah, 'cause, maybe it just ain't meant for me to go out there today. If it was meant for me to stay home, read my word, and worship. Anyway, I I feel better because I was on 10. And that's why I said I got to talk this out. I was on 10. Oh, glory to God. I was on 10, ready to fight. Put my sneakers on and go out there and fight somebody today. That's how I felt. And I was very angry. And I'm glad that I got on here and I'm glad that I talked because I feel better. Because, look, I'm used to making things happen for me. That's it. Period. And so, yeah, this right here, like, had me 100 today. But I feel better that I talked it out, vented it out, and that's what it is too. Sometimes you just have to say it because when you sit and you hold some stuff in, then it exacerbates. But when you know, just let it go, let it out, and then you let it out and you feel better. As I am now. Y'all see that wind out here? About to kick up out here. And so, yeah. So I guess I'll just feel good though that it's not hot. So, guys, this is Sincerely Michelle. Being sincere as I could possibly be. And this was just me venting today, this morning. I had to, because I was over it. And I could not say anything. I was like ready to pull your hair out and scream. But I know tomorrow will be a better day. And I know that God is in control. And I know that, this too shall pass. And I'll be moving right along. Y'all be seeing me at the house taking pictures and photos, and that's it. So, yeah, being transparent. And I said the other day, I mostly do the bill, but I'm going to start doing some home stuff and like just putting it out there, to see me like, fighting with these people. Right. And, this is like, and I'll keep saying it. It ain't the people. I mean, it ain't the place. It's the people. So you can come, and you just got to meet the right people. And when you do come, and you meet the right people, and things work out for you. When you come and you meet like the con artist ones, it's no different than you meet somebody and they come and they scam you and you don't get the land. Versus, prime example, myself. I first bought land with Daniel King, and he was a scammer, and we got scammed, and the money's gone, and that's that. But then now I'm at where I'm at now, and everything went smooth, and got the land, and I'm on it. It's just like that. You got good, you got bad. Everybody's not that bad person. Everybody's not down here scamming. Everybody's not down here robbing you. You got to meet your right tribe and meet the right people. And just like when you're doing your due diligence for certain things, you got to do your due diligence. And it's with some of these people, because they come hi, and you'll notice little signs, especially when they covered in what's yours. No. And, sometimes you don't see them in the beginning, but you keep on watching them, honey, because they'll show their colors and you'll see. And then if they truly honest, these people, and that's why I say most of these people here, they speak English. They speak Cree and they other languages, but they also speak English. And when you're dealing with diasporans, and I'm going to say that, if you only say part things in English and then try to flip it and speak tree. No, if you understand English, then go ahead and speak the English. Don't keep switching back and forth. You switching back and forth because you want to say what you want to say. Let me hear the part that you want me to hear. But then the tree part, then you want to say the sneaky part that you're doing that, you're not, you're getting over, or whatever y'all do. And I've learned that, because how do you keep going back and forth from English and tree, especially when a lot of them speak very good English. Very good English. No, when you're talking to me and you're around me, and if it's people who speak, then you need to speak English. Not when it's convenient. No. And we all need to learn. If you don't, then you need to learn English, and I need to learn a little bit tree, and I'm trying. But, it's some things like, no, I don't like, and it's not a good look, and it doesn't feel good, and we gotta get it together. I'm down with Burkina, Faso, right? Be an example. Like, look at him. Like, we all should live that way, like, as one. It's not about you getting, how much money are you really gonna get off of us, when you're stealing? And stealing little pennies here and there and here and there and here and there. How much money do you really get? Because if you come and if I don't have my money, and you're trying to take money from somebody who really don't have money, you think that they have money because it's more money than you've seen. No, you're not gonna get much. And like I say, anybody, Lord, even one CD from me, 1 pesos from me, if they took it and it wasn't theirs to take, Lord, deal with them. Deal with them. Deal with them. Deal with them. And I pray they never enjoyed it. It went right through their hands like the water. And you can't hold on to water. And that's not a bad thing to say. I'm asking my Father to deal with him. His vengeance is his, it's not mine. Right, so. Well, and you said, if you want, you have to ask. So I'm asking. I'm Lord, deal with them. I didn't say what to do. However he see fit, he deal with them. He knows. I'm not saying one way or the other what to do with them. I'm just saying deal with them. Right, that's all. So, yeah, glad I got all that off my, it's getting dark. Anyway, all right. Let me stop rambling with this and let it go.